Taking a look at the instructions here, I think, what am I going to work on today? Maybe the torso? Or should I start with the legs? Nope. I'm gonna do the waist. I'm gonna do the waist. Mostly because I love this part. Alright, so one of those. Five. And where would 6 be? Box maybe? Yep, there's 6. Need 7 and 8. That's 10. Okay, so we have that. We have 6, 5, 6, 10, 4. I think I saw 11 in here. There's 11.
Ugh, I have to do laundry when I get home. I have to lug all my clothes over to the
Probably
washing
none
machine.
of those.
Then I get to put them in the dryer. And accidentally shrink my cashmere sweater again.
Motorcycles make everything exciting. And when Geico makes it easy to switch and save on motorcycle insurance, it's even more exciting.
I'm gonna fold all my socks into little balls! Yeah!
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Oh, that was 9. No, it can't be. That's 6. Alright, so it's 49 or 48. That's 48. I mislabeled that. 49. Found 8. Alright, so that is 8, which means 9 should be around here somewhere too. Well, there's 9. Seven. Seriously, what a pain. I gotta organize these better. This is not gonna cut it for me. Alright, so we have 7, 8, we have 11, we have 9, 10, 5, and 6, and 4. So we have all of the resin. We need some ball joints. These 8mm ball joints. I'm assuming it's going to be one of these. I'll have to measure it. Where is my... Sitting right on my desk. Thank you very much. Alright, 0 that. So we're looking for 8 at the ball and 3 at the post. I was going to say shaft, but I didn't. That looks like 10. That's going to be 8 and 3. Using my version 2 display nippers. There's going to be some more information on that coming soon. Okay, so these clip together, 2 sides, and we're going to need just 2 of those. Whew. Okay. Those look pretty good. I'm gonna just take my razor, my gun primer razor. Try to clean up those nubs just a little bit so that they rotate freely when they're installed. Okay. Snap these together. There's two halves. That is so not right. This can't be right. Okay, now I'm confused. Alright, so they have a post that goes through the middle. Do I have the wrong part? Those are 6, so that's not it. If they go together, how are the posts rounded on both sides? This is what I'm talking about. So you would think these are two halves and you snap them together to make a ball joint, but the shafts there are round on both sides, so you can't put them together. What? What am I missing here? Are they supposed to be like that? And then maybe one of the posts goes in there, one of these. Okay, but that's not what it shows. This ain't right. It's gotta be one of these. Alright, so that's 8 and 5. Not 8 and 3. That's definitely too big to plug into there. Oh, it doesn't plug into there. That's for the legs, you dingus. Okay. So, maybe that is correct. Maybe that's a misprint. It's not supposed to be 8 and 3. It's supposed to be 8 and 5.
It's your apartment speaking, and I need some favors. When you're singing in the shower, just try going up a key.
Looks like the top
You're trying to
of
be
the
an alto,
leg
when really you're a soprano. Oh, and if you could bundle your renters and
uses
car
a
insurance with
12
Geico,
mil
it's easy to do online, and we can
cap,
save money.
which is
And
probably
then, when you read
this.
your murder mysteries at night, could you read out loud, but skip the murder parts because I get scared.
Geico. For bundling made easy. Go to
Actually, that's more like
geico.com
11.
today.
What is going on? I am just gonna go with it. I'm gonna say that it's supposed to be an 8 by 3. So that these are supposed to be here and here. I mean, that's what the hole suggests, right? Then for the leg, this will go on there. That's what I'm going with. Alright, so I'm gonna actually wait to do that until I have the rest of it built. Sorry. A little bit of flash right in there. I ordered some more resin kits. Hopefully they'll be here this month. One that's been out for a little while and one that is brand new that's just getting released now. Actually, I don't think it's actually been released yet. but it should be very shortly. Using my Hsang file. It's a wide file. Comes in two different grits. What do you call it on a file? Coarseness. So I am using the black one. The blue one is a little bit finer. They come in wide and in narrow. And I just want to get off a bulk of the material. I will be putting on primer and looking for fine detail kind of work later. I want to kind of get the body together so that I know I'm heading in the right direction first. Be doing a lot of block sanding and not with sponge sand sponges, because that has a tendency to round corners and fine detail. So I will be using some sort of sand block. Now I have, of course, the ones from God Hand, which we sell on MajinHobby.com. There's also some Chinese brands that have them, and I do own those as well. Also, there is the products from Gun Primer, like the Razor the Black. That should come in handy. So I might be using a combination of tools to try to get the quality that I want on the finish. So that's really all I need to do right now. Basically, I'm just removing enough of the material that imperfections in the surface aren't going to interfere with the construction. Okay. So that's good enough. You can see it's not perfect, but it's pretty flat. That will allow the other parts to fit together. Then we'll primer everything, take everything apart, and really fine tune. Alright, so next we need 5mm balls with 3mm shafts. I hate saying that. Balls and shafts. Alright, 5 and 3. That's 3. It's really measuring like 4.5. But those are almost 6. So I'm going to say it's these. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, just taking off a little bit from where the nub marks are, trying to smooth that over, round it out. And then I'm going to plug it in to part number 11, this guy right here. We'll have to clean him up, get him ready. So there's some flash here. And
Microban 24 protects
here.
against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection against viruses. Every time you touch a surface, you leave behind bacteria. To keep surfaces sanitized all day, use Microban 24.
cut this
Spray on
gate
hard
off.
surfaces to kill 99.9% of viruses and bacteria initially. Once
Looks
dry,
like it's the only
Microban
one.
24 is effective for 24 hours on bacteria when used as directed. Microban 24
only
sanitizing
one.
spray, bathroom, and multi-surface cleaner.
do it right now, baby.
I always wanted to be a woman in charge. I became that woman because of a little dress. I am Diane von Furstenberg. This season of my podcast, In Charge with BVF, I sit down with some of the women I admire most for intimate conversations about the journey of life and survival. Listen for free only on Spotify, beginning March 12th, with new episodes every Thursday.
So I think the ball joint that we just cut is supposed to fit in there. And then the other side goes into 5 and 6. Right there. Just like that. Okay. So we're going to have to cut this really short, or... Excuse me, I got something going on with my voice today. I don't know what's going on. You can see it's not very deep there. And we don't have a lot of material to drill out. So I might try to... might try to drill it out a little. And then cut this down. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to do that without breaking through. That is going to be a 3 mil. Probably a little bit less than 3. Well, it's 3. Okay, so I'm going to try to find a 3 mil drill bit. The last one we used was 2. That's a 2 mil bit. So I'm going to pop this one out. And 3 is as big as these go in this set, so it should be this one. Nope, that's 2, 3. Oh, that's not the biggest one. Guess I grabbed the wrong one. All right. That's better. So we're gonna pop this into this here hand drill. And as you can see, the shaft to this drill bit is too big to fit in there, right there. You see that? So this is where the God hand drill, little vice drill grip. That's where it comes in handy, because look there, you can just take that out. You can just take that out right there. And pop in another one. Easy peasy. So that's a big one. We're going to stick that in there right there. Like so. Put this one back in right there. And we're going to close this back up. See how easy that was? Take any time at all. That's why I like this vice from God hand. See, now it fits. I'm gonna try to just drill that out a little without breaking everything to pieces. As soon as I feel it start to go, I'm just going to stop. That gave me a little bit. But I'm gonna keep going. Because I need it to be sturdified. You understand? Really, I need it to be able to be moved back and forth. So I'm just gonna make sure that that's properly drilled out, right, Belle? You guys watch Craftsman, Steady Crafting? Oh, he's awesome. I love his videos. He's like the who was the guy that did the painting shows on PBS? Bob Ross. He's like that, but Cajun. Pretty sure he's from Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana. All right. So these are going to be popped in there, and that is going to go, I think that's 6. That should be on this side, in there. So it should go like that. So as you can see, we need to take a lot off of that shaft. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about shaft. We can dig it. Craftsmagin, you lost your damn mind. That might be good enough. There has to be, we have to leave enough room in there for it to be able to move freely without rubbing. So that might be enough. So now we gotta clean up this piece. That will be next. Just cutting off that gate right there. When I file part like this, I don't usually just push the file across it. I'm pushing the file and pulling the part and that allows for less movement, where your arm is off its support and shaky. I feel like I get a more accurate surface by doing it that way. Very little defect on this part, so that's good. So we are going to call that and move on to the other side. We have to match this ball joint with another one so they're the same on both sides. So we're going to move on to this piece, do the same thing, cut off the gate, look for flash, clean up the
podcast on the left. Our show's dedicated to uncovering
gate
hilariously
with
horrifying
sanding.
stuff.
And now we're only on Spotify.
Join us.
If you want. Obviously, we'd never force anyone to just blindly
Join us. That'd be crazy.
But if you like stories about
And-
doomsday cults who do exactly that and more, please
Join us.
Move on to the last
Tap the banner to start listening now.
ball joints here in the back, parts 7 and 8.
That's what I live for, dude.
I'm Will Buxton. Join me for the F1 Paddock Pass podcast at every Grand Prix. From previews on Thursdays to qualifying on Saturdays and a race recap
Yeah, I
on
think that
Sundays. We've got F1
pushing
weekends
the
covered
file and
with
pulling the
inside
part
story
gives
direct
less
from the drivers.
unintended
Wobbling.
wobbling.
And
I think that gives you a better,
for free,
more accurate finish,
on Spotify.
but you know, I could be making it up. What's going on? I'm working on the Kshatriya resin kit. Same thing I've been working on for a while. So, actually, I haven't been working on it much. I've been preoccupied, so I've only been working on it for about 2 hours total. Made a video on, well, I think I've made a couple videos, 3 maybe. First one was just trying to number the parts and get things organized. And then I made a video on the forearms, putting the forearms together. And I think last time was just continuing that. And now I'm working on the waist parts, side skirts, and the butt flap of the Kshatriya. Now this is a 100th scale kit, so these pieces are pretty large. Wow. Just got some really bad news from my best friend. He says he can't talk, so... Gonna keep working on this for the next 8 minutes. Okay, so... one ball joint will be glued or epoxied in there. One on the other side. And then part 5, I think this is 5. I can't tell what the difference is really, but that should be mounted there like that, and this is 6, and it should be mounted over here. And that gives us our side skirts, and they are on a ball joint, so they are moving. That went really smoothly. I am going to have to glue those in place so they don't just pop out of those tiny holes that we had to drill, but the next step, I think, would be getting it to fit on the groin area properly. And there is some gap there. You really got to force that down into the slot, but I was sure that I was going to have to sand the post or open up the hole to get that to fit. And that fits really snugly. So kudos to the guys that poured this kit. So far, so good. Very good. Alright, and then the next, let's take a look at the big butt flap. I am going to try not to break my nippers. This is a big gate. Resin is relatively soft. It's not like acrylic, where your nippers will shatter immediately. But I am kind of curious. I've never broken a set of nippers on resin, but I'm sure it can happen, and I'm sure somebody has. Should probably get the saw to cut this, but I'm in a hurry now to go and try to figure out what's going on with my buddy, so oof. That's scary. Come on. I'm just taking small chunks off of this at a time. Trying not to be too aggressive. I really don't want to break these. I'm gonna have to find something else to cut this with. I'm just not gonna be able to get close enough. At least as close as I want. Come on, focus. I had to change the settings on my camera. Oof, because my autofocus was starting to freak out on fast settings. So now it's on slow settings and it takes forever to focus. Alright, what are we using? Maybe the Tamiya. Hopefully this will work. It's a pretty aggressive blade, but I do have some other blades I can try. Maybe not. Maybe this is just a job for sanding at this point. I think this saw is just gonna damage. Yeah. Okay, scratch that. I could file off a little bit, but then it's gonna be sandpaper from there on. Focus. Thank you. Okay, good enough for now. That shouldn't interfere with anything. So this slot here and that peg are there for a reason. The slot is to locate the part, and that hole, I'm assuming, is useless. There's nothing there. Never mind. Thought for sure that peg was going to locate it up and down. Okay. Wow, what is going on with the focus? Not in the middle of the screen enough, I guess, huh? Okay. So that is not completely seated. Looks like I might have to grind off a little bit of this, especially up at the top. Okay, I can see what's going on there. This top plate is extending here a little bit, and the piece can't lie flush. So that needs to be sanded down to the right angle.
If you like new country music, listen to Hot Country, a playlist curated by Spotify.
Okay.
Find your favorite artists like Luke Combs, Kelsey Ballerini, and Thomas Rhett.
And that
Tap the
is
banner
not
now
going to be the
to
right
listen to
file
Hot
for that.
Awkward silence? Make some noise. Try Soundtrap, your everywhere studio.
Something a
packed
little
with
more
features
aggressive.
for both music makers and podcasters. Make a hit, or a podcast about you making a hit. It works on any device, anywhere. Sound making is in our blood. Tap the banner to sign up for free.
And this is my Mr. Hobby modeling knife, or modeling file rather. And this is, they call it the single cut flat coarse version. I don't use this thing very often because it's really aggressive. But I think that's what's called for. Okay, so that looks like it's a little bit better. Will it fit? Okay, maybe just a tiny bit. No, I don't know. Tiny bit more, maybe. But I'll probably be able to accomplish all of that when and after I primer. Yep. Okay, so that just broke. Have to be extra specially careful. That's coming together. That's been about an hour. Just getting those, 5 pieces together. I don't really love how these 2 pieces are rubbing. They seem awfully close, and if it were to opening close, it would definitely be rubbing the butt. And I'll have to find some better pictures to see if I have the orientation wrong or something. Flopping it to the other side I don't think makes any difference. But that's something we can play around with next time, I suppose. So thanks for just stopping in. I appreciate you. And for everybody watching this after it streams, check me out on Instagram. It's usually where I post when I'm going to be streaming. It's so random right now. Life is really chaotic, but I really want to continue working on this project, so I'm just trying to fit it in. We do have some new videos going up on the Majin Hobby YouTube page, having to do strictly with tools. So check that out. Here's a hint. So I'll be posting that video soon. I hope that you guys are having a good weekend, or whenever you're watching this, having a good day. Appreciate you checking me out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.